OMFL family, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Snipes. We are back in the building. It's a new year, a new Madden, and Madden 27 is officially here for most people. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all being here. And we are here basically for the OMFL Team Reveal Show. And we're going to find out who has what squads. Nobody, according to what I know, nobody knows what teams they have. Only me, I guess. But I guess we're going to find out who everybody is owning up to and what divisions are going to be battling here today. But I got two guests here today. We do have a special guest coming up later to talk about the NFC South, okay? But I got, number one, I got my guy Dorian in the building. Dorian, what's good, brother? Dorian, you there?
Hey, what's going on? I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, there we go.
Yes,
there we
sir.
go. There we go. Good to hear from you, Dorian. Good to hear from you. All right, and then we also
Yes, sir.
got Cali Buck in the building as well, too. Cali, what's popping?
Hey, Snipes, how you doing, man? Thanks for doing this again for us.
Oh, yeah, man. Always, man. Never a problem with the OMFL, man. I have a blast doing this stuff for the OMFL. So you guys already know how this stuff works, all right? You know, Cali Buck is going to come in here. You know, Dorian doesn't really do it much, but Cali Buck is probably going to come in here and talk a lot of trash. You know what I'm saying? That's just what Cali Buck does, man. The Cali Buck does that. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I don't mind the cap a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it at all. So, Cali Buck, I hope you're ready to talk trash. Dorian, if you're going to talk trash, I'm down for it too. And special guest, we'll find out from you later how much trash you going to talk. We're going to find out real soon. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. And it's pretty simple. Guys, you ready to go for this one?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we're going to keep it real simple, everybody. We are going to go over the AFC East first. Then we'll move on to the NFC East. Then we'll go AFC North, NFC North, AFC South, NFC South, and then AFC West, NFC West. And then we'll just talk about, and then we'll basically just talk about everything that is going down as far as everybody in the league. So this should be fun. Guys, get your popcorn if you don't have it yet. And let's get this thing going here with the AFC East, guys. So the AFC East is as follows. We got Brad and the Miami Dolphins, Dynasty and the Buffalo Bills, Sev and the New England Patriots, and Bud Bowl and the New York Football Jets. So we got somebody here that's going to talk about the AFC East first. So who's the one that's in charge of the AFC East?
Oh, yeah, I am.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the AFC East, my friend.
Okay. So the AFC East has Bud Bowl's been in it. He's been in it for probably like the last 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah.
He's been the Jets.
Yeah.
So no change there. Brad, he's also been in there for as long as I can remember. Brad actually wants the Bucks, but he'll never get the Bucks because of right.
We already know.
Yeah. So he gets his second favorite team every year, you know, as a consolation. Sev is the Patriots. In OMFL, the Patriots dominated the league last year.
Yes.
So by Sev coming in and taking over a team that's already good, that's gonna be something.
Yeah.
And then you got the Buffalo Bills with Dynasty. Dynasty, he was the Cowboys for about the last 4. Actually, he's been the Cowboys since I can remember as well.
Yeah.
So this year we gave him the Bills. The Bills had success last year as well. I forgot who was the Bills, but oh well. But I think the Bills are going to have success. Him and Sev are going to go at it every game this year.
So are you taking Bud Bowl and Brad out of the equation in this division? At least for
this
season
first
1?
season?
Yeah.
Season 1, yeah.
Okay, so who you got winning the AFC East?
AFC East. I'm
season 1.
Look, I play with Josh Allen. Probably Josh Allen. I like Sev. Seb's a great user, but Dynasty, he's getting better every year. He gets better, and he has like one of the best quarterbacks in Madden. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and say the Bills.
Okay. So you going for the Bills in this one. All right. So all right. So let me real quick. Let me ask my guy Cali Buck here. Cali, my question to you: who do you got winning this division?
You know, I always base my opinion on past behavior, right? So the record last year, Seb is always going to kill, but you know, I don't think that Patriots roster is any more stacked than the Jacksonville roster he had last year. I kind of like the Jacksonville roster a little better. So for the first season, I'm going to go with Brad. I think Brad is back with the Dolphins. He puts it together, and he is going to be a surprise here, and he's going to win the division.
Okay. That's kind of interesting, man. I'll tell you what. Obviously, I've been dealing with you guys for quite some time here in the OMFL. Again, shout out to everybody here. I'll say this: knowing Brad here being in Miami for so long, and Bud Bowl being here with the Jets as well. I think this is going to be a tougher division than what most people may think. To be honest with you, I am probably going to take Sev. I don't want to take Sev because I don't like the Pats. And it's my second favorite team is the Bills. I am intrigued about Dynasty though with the Bills because knowing him with the Cowboys for so long, I just can't believe that he's actually has the Bills this time around. That's kind of crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna take Sev. For season 1. And I think it's gonna be a battle. It's not gonna be something where Sev is winning by 3-4 games in the division or whatever. I don't think it's going to be anything like that at all. I think that Sev is going to end up taking it maybe by a game. Dynasty will be there in second place, I think. I think Brad is going to battle Dynasty in second place. I got to see what Bubbo going to be able to do with the Jets, though. I got to see what he's going to be able to do. They're a good team, but I got to see first before I can sit there and say that they're going to be kind of, they're in the upper echelon. But nonetheless, that's who I'm taking in the AFC East. I'm going to take Sev in this one. Now, we're going to come back to this, guys. We're going to come back to this because obviously we're going to talk about who we think is coming out of the conference and Super Bowl and everything else. So we're going to come back to this shortly. All right? So get ready for that, guys. Get ready for that. All right. Now we're going to move on to the NFC East. All right? So we're going to move across to the NFC side of things, and then we'll move on to the NFC East, and the NFC East is as follows. Pope and the Dallas Cowboys, the big guy, and the Washington Commanders, Smokeface, and the Philadelphia Eagles, and Cry Havoc, representing those New York football Giants. Cali Buck, you here to talk about the East, right?
Yep. So here we go. This is why the Cowboys went. That's why Dynasty doesn't have the Cowboys this year. Pope's also a big fan, and they're on no rotation, so it's up to Pope to take the Cowboys to the promised land this year. The big guy goes with the Commanders. Smokeface is back with the Eagles, and then speaking of rotations, James Cry Havoc now has his favorite team with the Giants, right? Man, overall, looking at the way this division shaped up, I'm like, man, how could we give James such an easy division? Not to talk smack about the other three guys, but combined last year, all those three guys had 2 winning seasons. Pope went 20-48. The big guy went 23-45. Smokeface went 18-50. Wow. 0 playoff wins for those three guys. And here's James. Now, granted, the Giants roster is not as good as his Patriots roster last year, but I don't see James losing a division game all year here. So, we'll see you in the playoffs, James. Have fun in the division, but you'll get with the big boys in the playoffs. So, right out the box, I'm gonna give this to James. So I don't know what Dorian thinks about that.
I don't know, but Dorian, what's your take on this one?
I think it's an interesting division. James has the Giants, they're pretty good. Defensively, they're pretty good. Offensively, of course, they got Neighbors, they got Scatterboo. But the Dallas Cowboys are just so like just so ready. So I don't know. I guess it's one of those things where it's like it's just user against user at this point because like you got James who has like his team isn't really that developed that you have to develop them, and you got the Cowboys who are developed, and then you have the Commanders who are they got a really good quarterback but like and wide receiver, but you know they need to be developed as well, and then you got the like super established, like they are really they cold as a man team. So that's I'm gonna say Cowboys because they got a better team, and the Eagles. The thing with Smokeface is like I played Smokeface and he's always a problem. I mean he creates so much pressure, and I was doing the record books last week, and I saw that he had two guys with like 15 plus sacks in like 3 out of his 4 years. So I mean he's a really good defensive player as well. So, but I think based on talent of the team, I got Cowboys.
Okay. I am going to, everybody knows I'm a Giants fan. I'm not picking Cry Havoc because I'm a Giants fan. I'm picking Cry Havoc because number one, I heard you say, I heard you guys say that the Giants team isn't as good as the Patriots team of last year. Totally get that. Totally understand that. Okay. But at the same token, man, I see so much that the Giants has on the defensive aspect. I'm not even talking about offense with Malik and all them. I'm talking more so about the defense, and you talk about being able to create pressure. And this year so far, there's a lot of pressure in the game. Now, with this latest update, I have not played a game yet, so I can't tell you what changed or if anything has changed. But if nothing has changed at all, the pressure coming from the Giants with the front seven, and this is without Dexter Lawrence, Cry Havoc is going to be a problem in that regard. And if you're going by user, I can't go against Cry Havoc. I can't. He's consistently in the playoffs, in multiple Super Bowls. He just does it big on whatever team that he's in. So no disrespect towards Pope or Smokeface or the big guy, because all these teams have a ton of talent in the NFC East. But I'm going user base here, and I definitely got to go Cry Havoc in this one. And he's got the talent on that team to probably in the first season maybe lose. I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to lose, any division games, to be honest with you. I think he's going to end up 6-0 in the division. I think he'll end up 6-0 in division. I think he may lose a total of 3 games in the first season. I'm just going to be honest with you. He's got the defense to do it. That's just my opinion on it. But we'll see. We will definitely see what happens there. It's going to be interesting with the NFC East. I'm looking forward to watching and calling some NFC East games for sure. I cannot wait to call them. I definitely can. All right. Yeah, so again, we're going to go back to that. All right. So AFC North. We'll talk about the AFC North right now. AFC North is as follows, guys. Slick and the Ravens, Stealth and the Bengals, Puba and the Browns, and the main event and the Steelers. Now, who was talking about the AFC North here?
I am. I'm talking about the
All right, you're all good. You're all good. Talk to us about the AFC North.
All right, well, this is Slick's first season from under Emo's shadow. He's been in Emo's division for probably the last 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he's been learning a lot from Emo. So now he's branching out on his own. He has the Ravens. He has Lamar Jackson. He was already a really good passer last year with Brock Purdy. So with Lamar Jackson, oh Lord, he's gonna be special. Puba, he has Shador. That team needs work now. I mean, they got Jared Verse now, but they not ready. They're not ready. That's a developmental team.
Yeah.
Steph is back. Steph is back at the Bengals. He's back home. So I know he's gonna really put pressure on. He's gonna put pressure on Slick as well. he's really good with with Burrow, and he's always motivated to play with the Bengals, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And the main event, he was under Callie's shadow last year. Actually, I think he even surpassed Callie last season 4. He has a great run offense. Great run offense. He broke a ton of records last year with Bijan. And
Yep.
now, he doesn't have Bijan now. He doesn't have any. Well, he got Caleb Johnson, I guess, but he doesn't have a Bijan, so that's going to be an interesting project as well.
Yep. Agreed.
So, if I gotta say who's coming out the AFC North, I'm gonna go ahead and say first season, I'm gonna say Slick.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you're going Slick in this division. What's your thoughts here, Cali Buck? What's your thoughts on this division?
Yeah, I like the division. I think it's pretty even. Main event did surpass me in the last season, but come on, man, you got Bijan at running back. That's like you pick a play, you close your eyes, you press a button, and he does the rest. That was the whole offense last year. You couldn't stop it. There was no way to stop that guy. You knew it was coming, and you just had to take it. It was Bijan or deep ball, and that was everything. So I think he probably ends up third or fourth with this group here. But yeah, I think Slick runs away with it. He has the best roster here. I'm looking at the additions and what they drafted. Ravens look pretty good, man. They got offensive line in the first round of the draft. They have edge rookie. Those I like the rookie class, and I think Slick's gonna do good with a mobile quarterback. So yeah, hands down, Slick runs away with this one.
Okay, so you're going Slick in this one.
Yeah,
I'll say right now, I'm gonna go Slick in this division by a smidgen. I think Stealth is gonna put in a lot of work here with the Bengals, man. I think he's gonna do some things here. Slick, the fact that you have Lamar Jackson and you have Derrick Henry still. He's got Zay Flowers, obviously, still got Mark Andrews there. You know what I mean? Getting old and gray there, but he's still doing big things even in Madden. Defensively they're stout. That's a good team over there. I can't go against Slick for season 1, but again, I think it's going to be very close. Pooba definitely has work to do with the Browns. I'll be very surprised if he raises any type of noise for season 1. But what I will say is the fact that Pooba, because of that trade with Myles Garrett going to the Rams, he's got a lot of draft capital. So if he is able to build the team via the draft, he's going to be in good shape. He'll be in good shape with the Browns, as the seasons progress. He'll be okay. The main event, he's got to deal with Aaron Rodgers. I'm not sure if he's going to start Aaron Rodgers or not, but he's going to be a one and done type deal. They have a pretty decent defense as well too in Pittsburgh, but I don't think it's potent enough to do anything with the Ravens or the Bengals currently right now. So yeah, I'm gonna take Slick in this division for season 1. We'll see what happens in the future, and I'm really gonna be paying attention to what Pooba does in the draft. Okay, now if he surprises me, I say it every year. If he surprises me and he goes to the playoffs or he wins this division somehow, some way, I will come on air and say, listen, Pooba, I was wrong. You're a beast, because you took the Browns and you did big things with them without anybody thinking it was going to happen. So, Pooba, the bulletin board material is up there for you. All right. Main event. I know I ain't talked about you much because it's the Pittsburgh Steelers in Madden. And the talent that you got to deal with the Ravens and the Bengals. But I think at the end of the day, you got to understand why. But again, if I'm wrong, I'll gladly say I'm wrong with Pooba and the main event. We'll see what happens though. So
I like to call the main event just the event for now. He's got to earn the main.
Guys, didn't I tell y'all that he's gonna talk trash? Did I say that? I said that, right? I'm just making sure I put that warning out to everybody before you hear Cali Buck talk, because he's going to talk trash. You already know it. You already know it. I'm curious if Kylie Buck is going to pick himself, wherever he's at. And we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's move on to the NFC North. All right, NFC North is as follows here for the OMFL 2027 League. Kiko and the Packers, JB and the Bears, Chris D representing the Detroit Lions, and Dorian with the Minnesota Vikings. Okay, so what do we know about this NFC North? What's going on here in the NFC North?
All right, man. So this is another division that, it's hard to like group everyone and put equal talent, right? But this is another one where I'm like, how could we give Dorian such an easy division? Kind of like James. I'm hoping JB makes a return. He didn't do well with the Vikings last year. 23-45, no winning seasons and no playoff appearances. Kiko and the Packers, he gets his favorite team. So, for me, I'm big on your favorite team. So I'm hoping that Kiko steps up. When you have your favorite team, you kind of know the players, you know the needs, you know your strong points. And then Chris D, of course, welcome back again for a full year. But when he returned, he went 27-41 with the Steelers last year. So I'm hoping he steps it up. The Lions roster is just scary, man. The Lions are like the big roster here.
My God.
But Dorian going 48-20 last year for all winning seasons. 7-3 in the playoffs. He won Super Bowl number one.
Yep, he won Super Bowl.
Super Bowl number one. I forgot who he beat, but he beat a really good team. So season one, let me look at the rosters here real quick. Let's see. Pacheco to the Lions. I like that. Yep. Let's see.
Pacheco to the Lions. You think about that for a second, though. Christie's got Pacheco, and obviously he's got oh my gosh. Yeah. So I mean, and he's scary as it is. So having two backs like that, that's gonna be bonkers for Chris for sure.
So the question mark with the Vikings and Dorian is he going Kyle Murray or I don't know, but I think that Dorian still runs away, at least season one. I'm hoping JB, who was a great player a couple years ago and it has been kind of up and down. Now I want to say the Bears are his favorite team. So that's another situation where he might just, take them all the way this year. So, but based on last year, I'm going with Dorian on an easy division here for him.
All right. Well, you know what? We got to talk to Dorian here. Dorian, what's your take on this division?
My take on this division is I think the Bears got the. I think, Chris D has a line. They are stacked. They're gonna need a quarterback, but Jared Goff does have is he X Factor or superstar? He has ability. So
yeah, he does have ability.
He's gonna be good. Kiko's with his favorite team. JB's with his favorite team. They're gonna be really good as well. As far as the Vikings go, I'm doing a quarterback competition right now, but to see which one I'm gonna roll with. I don't know yet. I don't even know. But because Kyler give me good throws sometimes. JJ give me good throws sometimes, and sometimes JJ just all over the place. But I do like my rookie running back. I think his name is Desmond Claiborne. I think something like that.
Okay.
He like 93 speed. Yeah. I've been working with him. Great. I think that's where I'm going this year. I think I'm running the ball this year.
Okay. Jared Goff is a superstar, by the way.
There you go. Okay. So, but as far as winning the division, I'm probably gonna have to go. It's gonna be between the Lions and the Bears for me because the Lions they got the most talent. Like you can do anything with them, and then you got JB with the Bears. I've been laughing with JB. JB be kind of smacking me up. So, So I'm gonna have to go with probably the Bears.
Okay. Look, this is a division for me where number one, I don't know if I could go against Dorian just based on what we saw last year. But what Dorian just stated is correct. The Lions are stacked, the Bears are stacked, heck, the Packers are stacked. When you got a defender like Micah Parsons on that team, you know what I'm saying? And let's not forget they got. I believe they still have Javon Hargrave at the D tackle position. I mean, he's got a front presence defensively that can really help Kiko throughout, especially these divisional games. They can really help him out. Bears are stout team too. Caleb Williams, a cover boy, he is going to be absolutely fantastic. We already know that. And the Lions, we talked about the Lions already. Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously Pacheco backing him up there. You still got Jameson Williams there as well too. If you need to hit him on the play action, I can see a lot of play action going for Chris on that one just because of that as well. This division is stacked with talent. The Vikings, they have pieces here as well too. You know what I'm saying? I think offensively, obviously you got Jetta. Jetta is probably arguably the best wide receiver in the game. Defensively, they're not going to struggle. I don't think the Vikings are going to struggle at all. I think they got Jamal Adams now, if I'm not mistaken. Eric Wilson re-signed for you guys as well too for the Vikings. And they have a bunch of different pieces on that team, and I will not be surprised if Dorian could put in work and find a way to squeeze out season one. But just going season one, I'm gonna take Dorian for season one, just because I got a feeling that the skill set alone for Dorian will be able to allow him to squeeze out this division. But I think if these other guys get any better as the season progresses, Dorian could be in trouble. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing but talent on all three other teams. So I think that Dorian can be in trouble if the other guys get better. That's going to be the key, though. They have to get better. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. It's going to be very interesting, though. Very interesting. All right. That's the NFC North. All right. That's the NFC North. So next up, guys, we're going to go to the AFC South. Okay. AFC South. All right, so the AFC South is as follows. Looks a lot different than it did in the past with the exception of one person. Jay Lamar and the Colts, Mickey and the Titans, God Over World and the Jags, and Emo going back home and representing the Houston Texans. So, guys, what's your take here on the AFC South?
Well, yeah, you said it. Emo's back home. So, yeah, obviously he's going to play well. He plays well every year. It's nothing different. So it doesn't matter who plays with him, who plays against him. It doesn't matter. Emo's just going to emo. God Over World, I think this is his first year without the Saints. And even last year with the Saints, I think season 3, season 4, he was doing really good with them. He's a little bit inconsistent. Actually, I think season 2 he was good. Season 3 he kind of fell off a little bit. He lost interest, and then season 4 he came back to life. That's how he is. Hopefully with the Jags, he'll be more consistent, because in order to take Emo down, you're gonna have to be consistent every. Jay Lamar, I've known him for years in different leagues. I brought him over here a couple of seasons ago, and he's doing well. He's doing good. He had the Lions last year. He did really good with the Lions as well too. So with the Colts, that's a different challenge. But he does run the ball, and we know who's the best running back in that division.
Yes.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yep.
And then there's Mick. I don't know if there are any Ohio State Buckeye players on that team, so he's going to have to do a lot of trading. Because that's his thing. He loves Ohio State Buckeye. But he got Cam Ward. I mean, you can develop him. Is he 22 yet? Is he 22 or 23? Or is he old?
I think
he's old.
I think he's a little older than that, to be honest with you. I need to look that up. I'm curious now.
Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. So, yeah, he got a project on his hands as well. But season 1, Emo.
So you got Emo for season 1. So Cali Buck, what's your take on this one? Cali, you there?
I'm right here, man. I was looking up Cam Ward. Believe it or not,
he's
Cam
24.
Ward is 24.
Yeah, 24. Yeah.
24.
Mm-hmm.
So it must have, he came in late.
Yep, 24 years old.
Yeah. Well, I think he has a story. Like, he didn't go to like Division 1 or whatever. He had a long route. I think he started like in a small school or something. I forget, but anyway, yeah. I mean, come on, man. Emo's back home. We know on paper Emo's got this down. I'm hoping Mickey makes a run. You see, the Titans roster is not very impressive, though. That's the only thing I worry about. God Over World actually has some pretty good skills, man. I had to play him with the Saints twice a season. He was pretty good. Jay Lamar kind of hit and miss. I compare Jay Lamar to JB always. It's like I always have high hopes for them, but they always disappoint for some reason. Like they have really good user skills, but for one reason or another, I don't know if it's because they don't build their roster all the way, or maybe I don't know. There's always something holding those guys back. So I think Mickey, God Overworld, and Jay Lamar could definitely give Emo a run for their money, but come on, man. Base it on history. Emo's always going to find a way.
Yeah. I agree. It's not really a lot.
Which we all hate.
There go the trash talking again.
I mean, there's no spaghetti noodles over in Houston, though, right? I mean, that got him over the hump all last year. I know every game I played, I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna do all this, man. Every third down, I can't even see anything, and it's raining, and he doesn't have that now with the Texans. So, but that was a big advantage for him last year. I mean, everybody know it.
Oh, yeah.
Snipes knows it. Dorian knows it. I know it. He knows it.
I mean,
everybody knows it.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what, man, the whole thing with obviously with the home field advantage, everybody has it now, but it's nothing like when you're in Seattle. So I do agree with you in that regard. There's no home advantage like in Seattle. There definitely is not. When you get those spaghetti noodles, it's a terror to work with. It definitely is. So I totally understand that. You know what I'm saying? But obviously he doesn't have that here with the Texans. But
let's hope not.
But listen, at the same time, I mean, again, Emo's home, man. He's home. He's back home where he's won rings. You know what I mean? He's lost rings there, but he's won rings there also. And he's right back at it there with the Texans. And I can't call it against him for season one. Not yet. I can't do it yet. I'm intrigued to see what Jay Lamar does with that roster for the Colts. That's a very good roster for Madden. Very good roster. God Over World has a very good roster as well too. And when you got Brian Thomas Jr., that dude's a problem. He was a terror for like damn near every league I commentated for in Madden last year. And the past 2 years, as a matter of fact, to be honest with you. So, the fact that he has him there, and then obviously, you still got, oh my gosh, what was the rookie's name again that got drafted last year? What? Oh my gosh, he plays corner and wide out. Wide out, forget his name on top of my head. Yeah, Travis Hunter. Thank you. I had a brain fart there. Yeah, Travis Hunter. So they still have him there. So is he gonna go back and forth with him? More than likely so, if they allow him to do so. Yeah, he probably will. So we'll see what happens with the Jags, man. The Jags are talented, though. Very talented team. The Titans, Cam Ward, definitely a young, somewhat young-ish quarterback. But, he definitely can build him. But they're in rebuilding phase, no question about it. So I definitely can't pick Mickey to win this South Division yet. But for sure, first season, I got to go Emo in this one. Not really a lot to drag on about this one. I got to take Emo in this division for sure. So that's going to move us now to the NFC South. Now, the NFC South, we do have a special guest here. We got none other than my guy James in the building, a.k.a. Cry Havoc. What's good, brother?
I think hell froze over. The fact that you guys are letting me talk is absolutely hysterical. I love it.
Oh, we can hang up on you any minute, though.
No, you're gonna love every second of this. You actually get to hear my voice. That's got to be a trip for some of you, man.
All right, well, look.
That's good.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the NFC South here real quick. So here we go. The NFC South is as follows. Tuna representing the New Orleans Saints. ETN representing the Carolina Panthers. Cali Buck, as usual, representing the Buccaneers. And Ball in No Court, or Ballin', we'll just call him that, representing the Atlanta Falcons. So talk to us about this NFC South, James.
Yeah, so Tuna takes over the Saints, and last year Tuna started off with the Ravens. He dipped for, I don't know, personal reasons. I guess you guys know. I don't know. But from past, Tuna's always been a good user. The only thing is, I feel like this Saints team is kind of like a Browns team, a little bit developmental. Like, you know, you've got Tyler Shuck, or whatever the hell you want to say his last name, behind center.
Shuck. Yeah, Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They picked up ETN at running back. He's an 87 overall. And then you got Olave and Tyson that he could sling it to. That's cool. But his defense is getting old. His cornerbacks are young. So that's going to be, I think, a work in progress. He is a good user. It's definitely just remembering from the past. So I think he's got his work cut out. Then we got ETN, who is the Panthers again. And last year he went 20-48. He was 0-1 in the playoffs. And low key, I feel like that Panthers roster is actually pretty solid. O-line is above average. McMillan at receiver, solid target. And then the rookie who could probably blow the top off with Brazil. I mean, he could have some fun with this squad. J.C. Horn at corner. He's got a speedy linebacker with Trevin Wallace, and then superstar Devin Lloyd, and then Derek Brown clogging the middle. I mean, I think he's got some pieces. It's just going to be, how does he ball out? How does he understand this new game?
Yeah.
But I think he's got the talent. Then I got to save Callie for last, so I'm going to skip his ass, and we're going to go to Falcons. Falcons, we got Ballin No Court, who was the Rams last year, and he had an overall record of 27-40. And dude, low key, that last season, he fucking threw the ball around the park, bro. He had a quarterback, Zach Steffa, who was he was a 5th overall pick in the first draft. That dude threw for over 5,400 yards and 51 tutties. So he could throw the ball, but he's got a lefty in Tua with a noodle arm doing it. So, Drake London's a nice target. Pitts is a nice target. And then obviously you got Bijan Robinson. So if he could pound the rock, I mean, dude, sky's the limit there. Defensively, they added Christian Harris, speedy linebacker in the middle with Diablo. And then A.J. Terrell is a lockdown corner, and then Bates in the back end. That's a decent little roster. I think he could do some good things. He's just got to figure out the quarterback situation. Penix or Tua. Pick your poison with a lefty. Like I don't know. I think his O-line's nice too. So I think obviously pound the rock with Bijan. The dude's disgusting, but the proof shows that he could throw the ball. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how the quarterback situation will be for him. So that's interesting there. And then we're gonna cap this off with Mr. Callie. Listen, he's got a good squad, but he doesn't have an out of the box Buccaneers team like he's had in the past with Mike Evans and Devin White and just a younger Chris Godwin and shit like that. But he's got a good team, and he's been balling out the last couple of years. He was 46-21 last year, 8-4 in the playoffs. He did make the Super Bowl twice, lost twice, and he got absolutely spanked 60-25 from yours truly. But he does have a good team, and he's a good user, man. Baker comes in at 83 overall. He's got Igbuka, Godwin, and then he might actually have Mike Evans 2.0 with Ted Hurst. That kid's he's a beast, dude. I think he can be. And then on defense, he's got Winfield and Vita. I think Vita's staying. But he's a little soft at cornerback. Ruben Bain can be an explosive, fun talent for him. I think he's got a good squad. He's a good user. If it was my guess, it's definitely Callie takes year one. But if Ballin can figure out his quarterback situation and can balance out the run with Bijan, he could make a run for it, but I'm taking Cali.
Okay. All right, so I gotta allow Callie to respond to James' soliloquy there. I gotta let him respond.
Let's do this.
Sorry, I muted the program. Let me know when James is done.
I can keep on going. I'll go all night, baby. Daddy's here. Daddy's here.
James made a promise in the chat that he's gonna be pounding something down everyone's throat.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pound that Scatterboo pussy right behind Pancake Hat.
Oh, earmuffs, baby, earmuffs.
Fucking pummel that hole, baby.
I got my 7-year-old listening to the show here. Anyway, no, I mean, what can you say? Look, as much as I hate James, not as much as I hate Emo, but the dude, he was 9-1 in the playoffs, 3 Super Bowls last year, two he won. So it is what it is. He figured the game out, which I'm glad, because I was getting worried for him after being irrelevant for so many years. But yeah, I like his take. I think the roster is good enough in Tampa. It's not as good as prior years. I think we're like 11th from the bottom up in overall. But anyway, I like Tuna coming back to the division. Last year we had the event, and then we had God Over World. They were pretty good. ETN, I got to give him props. He made the playoffs. He was very excited. It's like proof that, hey, you just got to stick with it. Just have fun. Do what you will with the roster. And guess what? He made the playoffs. That to me was like really cool, because a lot of guys don't get to taste the playoffs. I always like to see new names in the playoffs, and we always try to figure a way or groupings or whatever to give everyone a shot. But we have users that are killers, man. And so ETN making the Panthers, taking the Panthers to the playoffs last year was probably the story of the year for me. But yeah, I think I'll go with myself, just because based on
you believe in yourself. You believe in yourself.
I mean,
he's a believer. Everybody, he's a believer. He's a believer.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. I get it, Callie, 100%. I totally get it. I'll say this. I'll say this real quick about this division. Well, first and foremost, I got a question for you guys. Any of you guys can answer if you know or not. Are we still calling ETN, or are we calling him HN?
I have no idea, bro.
No idea. It's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah, I have no idea, bro. What? Because it's a video game. I don't know what the guy wants to be called, but I'm just saying ETN.
I'm just curious, because you know what I mean. We found out the true name that you're supposed to call him, which is HN. It's still spelt like ETN, but the name is actually pronounced HN. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what. If he makes the playoffs again, we'll call him whatever you want.
Okay. That's good enough. That's good enough right there. I got you on that. All right. Well. I mean, this to me, this is either Cali or Ballin's division. Cali, as you stated earlier, he doesn't have the same team, but he's got some pieces that almost make it the same team. I'm intrigued to see what he's going to be able to do defensively. You know what I mean? But it kind of goes back to the whole Emo talk. Emo always finds a way. Cali always finds a way. You know what I mean?
Until the Super Bowl.
But he always finds a way to get to the road to get there. I got to put it like that.
Yeah, no, he does.
Even if he
playing
doesn't
well,
win.
man.
Yeah, even if he doesn't
he's playing
win.
well.
You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, he gets to the chip. And you know what I mean? Win or lose, he gets to that chip, man. I mean, you could, if you want to call him Marv Levy, call him Marv Levy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the man gets to the chip. He finds a way to get there, and he does it by winning the division and just obviously getting into the postseason. All you got to do is get yourself to the race, and that's what Cali does every time. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give it to Cali for season one. We'll see how the other seasons pan out. shout out Tuna, man, with the Saints. Listen, I like that Saints team in Madden. I do. I like the Saints team in Madden. I think they're better than what a lot of people think they are. I think they're a very good team. Shuck is not a bad quarterback, and you can build him really easily. So it's and I've seen people do it. So I like that team out there with the Saints. They're gonna have some. The good thing about the Saints too, you got to think about. They're gonna have some old books coming off, and they're gonna have a lot of cap room. So once those pieces start to come off, they're going to be a lot better as far as the draft is concerned, and being able to sign big free agents that other people can't sign. Because let's not forget, everybody, this is Madden 27. This is a new way that they're doing the CFM and off seasons with contracts and everything else. Everybody has to remember that, and we're going to talk about that too once we get to the AFC West, which is coming up next. It's coming up in a minute. We're going to talk about that, and I'm going to mention something to you guys that I'm sure a lot of people did not think about, but I'm going to mention something to you guys, all right? But, again, the Saints, they're going to be on the come up, man. The Panthers, that team is not bad either. You know what I'm saying? That's a good team there also. I think this division can be anybody's division if the players come to play. I got to pick Cali because he's the most winningest coach in this division. So I got to pick Cali to win it right now. Now, if the other three prove me wrong, it is what it is. You can't go wrong with Bijan Robinson, man, if you're balling. Balling, look, run the ball 30 times if that's what you got to do, because that guy is immensely talented. And in real life and in Madden, he got hold on some attributes in Madden, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like he got hold on some attributes. He really did. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, he's still a stout running back in the game, and I think you could do some things balling. But season one, nah, I gotta go Cali in that one real quick. I gotta go Cali. Now, I'll tell you like this. I did not get Dorian's take. I want to get Dorian's take on this division real quick, and then we'll move on. You there, Dorian?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. What's your take in this division, man?
I think by default, Cali probably wins the division. But like you said with the Saints, I played with them today, and Shaw, he is cold. Him and Olave, they are great. And then and also they got Fant too. I didn't even know they had Noah Fant until I looked at their depth chart. Yep. They got Fant. They got the rookie Tyson. You know what I'm saying? They got A-Chan.
Yep.
They just do. They do have good people. The only thing about Shaw I don't like is that he's 26 years old. That's gonna be tough to deal.
Yeah, agree. Well, he's older, but he's actually I guess it depends on the league and what goes on in the league. But I've seen leagues that actually built him up very well.
Wow. Yeah. In 27 or 26?
Well, 26. 27 is going to be different. I understand that too. I do understand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's 1 year older, but still, like I said, like him as a quarterback, I played with him, and I'm just like, yeah, I kind of wish he was a younger. I would have tried to get him, but let's see who else. The Falcons are good. They have quarterback issues as well. I'm not touching Tua with a 10-foot pole.
Facts.
He ain't got enough throw. He ain't got no throw power for me. He ain't got enough for me.
None.
So, that's like throwing with a kicker pretty much. But you got Bijan, you got Drake London, you got Kyle Pitts. You got a decent little defense on you. Who else? And the Panthers. ETN. Like y'all said, he made the playoffs the last year. I mean, his defense. ETN's defense is really good. He gives me problems. On defense, he gives me a ton of problems. So if he can keep doing that and then add a little bit more bells and whistles to his defense, I think he'll be challenging Cali season one.
Okay. Yep. I like that take on it. All right, so that's the NFC South. Okay, that's the NFC South. So now we got two more to talk about. We got the AFC West to talk about here. So the AFC West is as follows. Tricky representing those Raiders Air up there representing the Kansas City Chiefs, Manny, and the Denver Broncos, and TJ, and the Los Angeles Chargers here in the AFC West. So, who was in charge of the AFC West?
I am.
All right. So what's your take on the AFC West?
AFC West, Tricky's been there for the last 2 to 3 years. That's his home team. He also has a quarterback already, so he doesn't have to, can you say, lose games on purpose. He don't really lose games on purpose. He just kind of finds a way to end up in the L column. So now he has Mendoza now, and he also has Steve too. So he got the best of both worlds. So I don't know what he's going to do as far as this first season. I don't know if he's going to play to win. I don't know if he's going to play the draft. I don't know what he's going to do. I hope he plays to win because that team is actually not too bad. He was in the chat a couple days ago talking about trading anybody over 26 years old because he wants to just go young the whole cycle. Manny has gotten really good. Like a few years ago, he was okay, but like he has gotten better over the last couple of Maddens. And last Madden, he was really good. He gave me a problem in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And he's good. I like Manny. Manny has a good game. And what I like about Manny is his game. His scheme is his own scheme. I like that. I like when people play like themselves. I love this. I don't like when people play like other people. That's terrible.
Right.
Here up there, he had the Chiefs 2 years ago. He had the Bears last year. Wasn't as successful. I actually talked to him. He told me he really didn't like the Bears, but that's his favorite team in real life. But the Chiefs, though, he has Xavier Worthy. He broke a ton of records last year with Xavier. Not last year, 2 years ago. He broke a ton of records. So I'm pretty sure he's going to run that back, and the record books are probably not safe from him. And then TJ, the Chargers. Let's see. Last year he had the Texans. He developed C.J. Stroud. He made C.J. Stroud look really good. So he has Justin Herbert this year, and I think he's going to take him to another level as well. They got a rookie wide receiver. He like 97 speed. I was looking at.
Yep.
Yeah, I think not a lot of people know that. And then he got a nice offensive line. The defense is a little Asian, like Darwin. I seen Derwin James. He's like 30 now, but he's still X factor. And then you got Khalil Mack, who's like 105. And so he got a couple young defensive pieces as well. So as far as winning division, I'm gonna have to go with Manny. Manny's been really consistent in doing what he does, and he's getting better every year. So I think this is his year.
Okay, I like that. I like that take on that. I like that take. Hey, Cali Buck, what's your take on this division?
Cali, you on mute?
This one's kind of tough. Yeah, I'm right here. This one's kind of tough. TJ, I like TJ, man. He can be dangerous, but he's kind of like Jay Lamar and JB. He's in that same boat for me, where it's like hot and cold. I don't know if it's like losing interest in the game or maybe not making the right roster moves or not getting personnel that fits their style. But man, I've seen them kill, and then I've seen them disappoint. Manny, I agree. Manny's like, man, it's like a strikeout or a home run with the man press and his playing style. Tricky, we all know he's playing for season 3 and season 4. He's gonna break that roster apart, bring in a bunch of new players and build them. Chiefs are the Chiefs, probably the best roster in this whole division. But I got to go TJ season 1 for sure.
Okay, so you're gonna go TJ for season 1. All right, so I'm gonna mention something here, and I want to get your thoughts on this first, okay? So I'm talking first and foremost. I'm gonna talk about the Chiefs and Air up there, okay? This is something that, and I want to ask you guys personal opinions on this, okay? I want to ask your personal opinion on this here. You just give me a simple answer. I'm going to ask everybody here first. All right, here we go. All right. would you, if you had to pick the Chiefs, would you pick the Chiefs? Let me talk to Cali Buck first. Yeah, just give me a yes or no answer. Would you take the Chiefs? If somebody took the Bucks, if you didn't have the Bucks anymore, would you take the Chiefs?
I would take the Chiefs. Yeah.
Okay. Dorian, would you take the Chiefs if you couldn't get the team you wanted?
I would take the Chiefs if I could get the team I wanted. That is the team I wanted.
Okay.
I love Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker's cold.
Okay. All right. Now, James, would you take the Chiefs? Well, maybe James is not here. Okay, he can answer me later. It's okay. All right. This is why I'm getting at this, okay? Because again, remember.
My bad. I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's a simple yes or no question. Would you take the Chiefs?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. So everybody here has said yes, that they would take the Chiefs. Okay. All right. Now, I can understand the talent-wise for the Chiefs. No question about it. I think everybody would take them. Okay. I think everybody would take them. But here's where things can get different for Air Up There this season. Mind you, you do play 4 seasons, so you do have to manage your team, okay? So once I show you guys these numbers, I want you guys to give me a fair take on this situation, okay? Because Air is going to be a problem with the Chiefs. I personally feel he's going to be. But this is a win-now team. Straight up, this is a win-now team. And there are teams that are better than the Chiefs in this Madden, okay? But this is a win-now team, all right? But here's the reason why I'm talking about this, guys. It's this right here. Patrick Mahomes, okay? Take a look at the breakdown for his contract. 2026, this season, he's on the books for $34.7 million. 2027, $90 million. 2028, $85 million. 2029, $82 million. 2030,
I'm not taking the Chiefs.
$74 million. You are in cap hell with the Chiefs.
Strapped.
You are in cap hell. So that brings me to my point with the Chiefs. And Air Up There, he's in win now mode because he cannot keep everybody. You can't. You can't keep everybody. It is impossible to keep everybody with this team. So Air Up There is in win now mode. He's got to come here season 1 and say, yo, I need a ring right now. Now, if somebody has the money to break off Pat Mahomes, the type of bread that he is getting from this contract right here, if you got the kind of money to do this, by all means, if I was you, I'd go try to trade for Mahomes. He might take it. You know what I'm saying? He might take it to get this off his books. But at the same token, a deal might come about where he's gonna have to pay. He's got to pay some of this contract. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe you could do that this year. You know, if I'm wrong, guys, please let me know. You know what I'm saying? I haven't dug deep into it yet. It was just from my understanding. If I'm wrong, please tell me. Okay? And I'll gladly say, okay, cool, I'm wrong. My bad. Okay? But this contract is real. This ain't a fake contract here. All right? This is his real life contract. This is his Madden contract. And that is a cap killer. Okay? He can't get anybody. He can't get anybody. Cali Buck, what's your thoughts on this right here before I quickly go over the West?
No, it's going to be hard. I mean, when you put it that way, he might be playing with practice squad players season 3. There's ways of doing it. We kind of give guys tools to get out of contracts. Now, he might not be able to get out of Mahomes' contract, but I'm sure he can gut the roster and maybe trade some high contracts now for picks that will be, cheap players for the rest of the Madden 27, 4 seasons. But he's gonna have to be smart, and you know what? That's another thing. When I talk about all these users that are good but don't really meet the expectations that I have for them. A lot of it is because they don't like the GM side of it. And when you don't manage your roster, you have to let pieces walk away because your contracts are all bad.
Yeah.
So that brings me to like the JVs and all that. I'm not saying he's a bad GM, but just overall, that's also part of the game. You know, your user skills can only take you so far if you don't have the pieces there.
Yeah. Agreed. Dorian, what's your take on what I was just discussing as far as with Patrick Mahomes? Does that deter you a little bit? I know he's there because he unmuted himself. Okay. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Hello?
There we
hear
go.
me now?
Yeah, yep, there we go.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what's your take on that?
Yeah, I'm the one thing that I'm really good at is the cap. I can manipulate cap really good, so I'm not really worried about that too much. I just have to start selling off pieces like season 1, to brace for that. I guess you can try to win, but if you're trying to play 4 seasons, you want to start just, trading off, trying to go younger season 1 already. Yeah. Whatever you can do, just start doing that, and then you can brace for that. Because you can still restructure deals. You just got to figure out how and when. Because if you do it now in season 1, you're going to be screwed by season 4.
Exactly.
But if you do it season 3, you'll be okay. Then it won't hit you till season 5, which we don't have. So it's all about how you can manipulate, the contract. I'll help him out. I'm not worried. He ain't got to worry about it. That's my homie in real life. So I'll help him out.
Gotcha.
I help anybody out when it come to cap and anybody DM me and they need assistance with that. I always help. I don't care.
Okay, hey, respect to you for that, man. Respect to you for that, because there's a lot of people that won't do that. You know what I'm saying? They'll make you go. They'll make you go through craziness. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, you know what I mean. It definitely is a tough situation. In regards with that, 'cause that contract is crazy. That's a crazy contract.
Definitely.
It really is.
Definitely.
It is.
Yep.
It is a crazy contract. But
and then when you help people, when you help people with stuff like that, that makes them want to play. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely, I agree, 1,000%. I totally agree. All right, so let me do. As a matter of fact, James, what's your take on what I stated as far as with Mahomes?
No, I mean you nailed it. I mean, I haven't looked at the total roster, but the Chiefs roster stacked. So yeah, they're definitely a season 1 team. In my opinion, I know the Broncos are dope, and then the Raiders got some young talent, but the Chargers, bro, I feel like Hampton can run wild with that O-line, and I don't know. If there was any team in this division, I would pick the Chargers personally, but I was just answering your question based on, obviously, Mahomes is a dude, and he's got a speedster and Worthy. You got an aging Kelsey, but Kenneth Walker, yeah, they got guys, but dude, I didn't know the his price tag was $90 million the next season. That's Looney Tunes. Yeah. So yeah, I'd probably pass then after looking at that.
Yeah, but again, just like Dorian said though, you know what I mean? If you have somebody that's actually able to help you out with said contract and kind of help you restructure things at a certain point, but obviously if you got to wait till a specific season, that means still all in all you can get that the cap thing taken care of, but you're still gonna have to get rid of players after season 1. So
well, honestly, I love the GMing aspect of it. I think playing is amazing, obviously, but bro, it's fun building your team. So in a situation like that challenge of kind of reformulating, a squad, it's pretty damn cool because he does have pieces that he could sell off. And again, like Dorian said, if he's willing to help, or if somebody just doesn't know how to do it, that could be fun. That could be fun making it your own too. So
yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. All right, well, I'm just gonna quickly give my take here on the West. I like that Raiders team. Obviously I like the Chiefs team as well too, and I think they're in win now mode. Right now, all 4 of these teams are tough teams to deal with. These are very tough teams to deal with here. I think I'm going to take Manny for season 1. And I think that this is going to be a division that I personally feel we might get two. We might get it. We're going to get at least two guys in the postseason out of the AFC West. I think we'll get 2 guys out of here. Okay, Manny's definitely going to be one of them because that's the one that I'm choosing to win the division. But I think every season, I think we get 2 guys out of the AFC West. You know what I mean? I think we can. And I think between Tricky and Air up there, you know what I mean? I think there's a little bit more speed on the Raiders. And I keep a key element for the Raiders there, and that is, to me, one of the best tight ends in the game in Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is a Madden god, okay? And, you know, he basically catches everything. And even in 27, I've seen the Raiders play a couple times. I haven't played them per se myself, but I've seen guys playing with the Raiders and playing with Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers catches everything, okay? He catches everything. He is Travis Kelce 2.0, just way younger, okay? Way younger and a big guy. You know what I mean? So I'd watch out. I'd watch out for the Raiders, no question about it. But for season 1, I'm going to take Manny to win season 1. All right. Final division, NFC West. NFC West is going to be as follows. We got Reem and the Cards. We got Rel and the Seahawks. We got Corey and the Niners. We got Jazz and the Rams. Talk to me about the NFC West. Who's in charge of the NFC West?
Yeah, I got the NFC West.
All right.
We need the right graphic on this one because I think we pressed the wrong button.
Yep. 1 second. I do have it wrong. I do apologize.
Or actually, I would like to introduce the 4 new members. Gotti, Ihud, the Matt have been cut.
You're right. Apologies. Yeah, and let's just shout out ChatGPT for this. They screwed up on they wet the bed on this one, but I messed that up as well too. But nonetheless, but nonetheless, it's Bates and the Cardinals. I apologize. It's Bates and the Cardinals. Okay, the Seahawks is the Matt and the Seahawks. Oh my gosh, Gaddy is the 49ers. All right, and B-Hud is the Rams. All right, I'm gonna fix that in just a second. But go ahead.
I was wondering who these guys were.
Yeah, that's my bad on that. That's my bad. I finished all this stuff like later on today. I finished everything today. I took a long time to get all the stuff done, but I finally got it done. But I wet the bed on this one. I'm gonna fix it right now while you guys discuss the NFC West. So go ahead. Talk about the NFC West real quick.
Yeah, so we have Gotti, of course. He comes in as the big name here. He's the only one that's won a championship in this whole group. He went 37-31 with the Chargers last year, which, believe it or not, I consider it to be an off year for him. Bates goes to the Cardinals, B-Hut with the Rams, and the Matt with the Hawks. The Hawks are probably the best roster in this whole division, in my opinion. Gotti's got to be the best user for sure, though. So, and Bates, so aka a kid named Pat, when he's a good GM, he can bring talent in, and then he's hit or miss on the sticks. He'll have good years, he'll have bad years. So we got to figure out what kind of year this is going to be for him. I think Gotti runs away with this division. I kind of like B-Hut to give him a run for his money. Bates, again, big question mark. The Matt has a better chance now with the Hogs than he did with the Browns. But let me look at the additions. Looking at the 49ers, they brought in Mike Evans, of course. Who they lose? They brought Greenlaw back, Perk. I don't see a lot of key losses. And then they drafted another receiver in the second round. I haven't looked at his stats on Madden, but you see the Seahawks, Emmanuel Wilson. Okay. Yeah, no, based on the additions and the losses for the division, yeah, I think Gotti runs away with this. He's back with his favorite team. I think he's going to be 100% in. And look for the 49ers to win the division easily here.
Oh, so you're saying easily? You're saying easily?
Yeah. Looking at the roster, I think he's gonna run away with it.
Okay. Yeah, so you're going by the roster. So
yeah.
Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna let each of you guys go about this division, and then I'm gonna come in last and I'm gonna talk about it. So Dorian, what's your take on the NFC West?
Gaddy's been playing really good football the last couple of years. He actually had me in the AFC Championship with the Chargers, but he beat himself. So, but I think I think Kelly's right. Gaddy got it. That San Francisco team is really good, and the way he plays, it kind of the way Gaddy plays, that team is tailor made. The Seahawks a good team. They don't have Tariq Woolen anymore, but they got Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they got Njigba and Jadarian Price. Yeah, he's I played with him. He's pretty good too. So I mean, he's pretty good, but I don't know. He kind of don't really play that good season one. He's one of the guys that show up like season 2, season 3 after an off season. He gets better. Bates, he has a project. I wanted the Cards, honestly. I like that roster because I wanted Carson back, but it's cool. Yeah, that's a project as well. But again, Bates is one of the strongest GMs in the league. So that team season 2 is gonna be something else, especially after he get Drake London. That's his favorite player. Who else? We got? Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks, the Matt and the Seahawks.
Yeah. Okay. About that card. Who else is it?
B-Hud and the Rams. Bates and the Cardinals.
The Rams.
Yeah, B-Hud and the Rams. Bates and the yeah.
Well, we've been kind of making B-Hud play with his worst team. He finally got the team that he really wanted. He wanted the Bears, but he got a constellation with the Rams. I think he's gonna do really good with them. That team's already made. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, it's gonna be. I think it might be between the Rams and the 49ers because B-Hud is pretty good and he can run the ball really well. And they have a good quarterback. He got 2 good wide receivers. Yeah. I still got Gaddy, but not by much.
Okay. So James, let me get your take on this. What you thinking?
I think Dorian said it well. Bates is a solid owner. That's a team that could be fun. The Matt with the Seahawks, that's a good roster, and he can play. But Gaddy and his squad and the way that Gaddy plays, still got McCaffrey, obviously Kittle. I can't rule out Gaddy, but dude, that Rams roster, especially if Aaron Donald comes back and they add his ass to the game with fucking Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I don't know, bro. I think I do take Gaddy still, but B-Hud, I think he can ball out this release. That's a fun team, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just say right now, and I did fix the graphic. I do apologize, everybody, once again for that. But look, I gotta say, man, I know Gaddy, man, and Gaddy's got a squad. Gaddy's got a squad, man. DeMatt's got a great team to work with. I think Bates is going to be on the outside looking into this division right now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know for season 1 if I could go against B-Hub right now, man. If B-Hub is remotely decent with this Rams team, and real talk, it's looking like a 70% possibility that they're going to get Aaron Donald back. If they get Aaron Donald back, he's at least coming back as a 98. At the very least. If he comes back as a 99, that would be 3 99 overall players that the Rams have on their team. Let that sink in for a second. That would be 3 of them. Okay? The starting quarterback and your 2 starting DMs would be 99 overall players. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and you still got guys like Puka Nacua there. You got a stout offense there. 49ers, they got a lot going on there. They got Mr. Mike Evans there, Mr. Catch Everything. You know, he's going to continue to do the same thing. And the fact remains, guys, that they added 2K to Madden 27 this year with the green ball. All right. So you use a green ball with a guy like Mike Evans, he's probably going to catch everything. You know what I'm saying? So he was already, you know, a tough person to guard as it is, but he's going to be even worse now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, season 1, man, this division is going to be very close. I'm going B-HUD for season 1, though. I'm going to take B-HUD for season 1. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm giving B-HUD season 1, man. What is Sev talking about? Do me a solid and don't give Gaddy any props. What's the problem, Sev? I got to give everybody props, man, if they doing work. I'm just saying. All right, well, look. That's the NFC West, everybody, and your official breakdown is right here, everybody. So this is the entire, all the divisions, all the conferences, and this is going to be interesting. So now I got questions for everybody. Let's go to James first. I'm gonna go to James first here. All right. All right, James.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in the AFC Championship for season 1?
Oh God. I mean,
you got to play the game.
Yep.
You're forced.
I'm looking at it right now. I mean, Emo's already playing. Like, he hasn't stopped, and he's got his squad. He's always dialed in. I gotta go Emo, man. I gotta go Emo.
Okay, Emo. Yeah. And who's he gonna take on in the AFC Championship?
I think he's gonna take on Sev.
So
I think Sev and the Patriots. Yeah,
okay.
Patriots versus Texans.
Okay, so Patriots versus Texans. And who you got coming out? You got Emo coming out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, who you got?
I think so.
All right, now who you got coming out of the NFC? NFC Championship is what?
Perfect world. It's me and Callie.
Hey, I mean, it's your world. If you want to call it that, you can.
Nah, you know, I don't know. Dorian's good too, man. Like,
yeah, NFC is stacked. NFC is stacked.
Yeah, that NFC West is tough, dude. NFC West is tough. There's some teams. I'm gonna go actually Gaddy and Callie. And somehow Gaddy. Somehow. I'm going nuts right now. Gaddy versus Emo.
Gaddy versus Emo in the Super Bowl. And who you
got? I can't pick myself, man. I'm not like that. I can't do that.
And who do you got winning the Super Bowl?
Emo.
You got Emo winning the first championship of the year. Okay. So Emo's winning the first championship of the year according to James. All right, Cali Buck. Who you got coming out for the AFC Championship?
AFC, I'm not gonna go with Emo because I always think that he has to do all the calculations and all the science and all the all the things he does. So once he gets the game down, he's a machine. But I season 1, I look back at last year and it was Dorian and I in the Super Bowl, like just pure Madden players. We don't do all the computer stuff and all that crazy internet searching and statistics and all kinds of things. Every edge you can find to win, right? That takes time to build up to that and see what works out. But pure players, I think Seb's one of those. He just picks it up and plays. And I like Mickey. I think Mickey makes a comeback. He's been kind of busy doing all kinds of ventures out, and he likes playing college, and he's doing all these things. And I know he coaches and all that, but I think this is a year for him to come back. I think the league needs him to come back and dominate. I think Mickey and Seb, and I think Seb takes it.
All right, so you got Seb in the Super Bowl, beating Mickey in the AFC Championship game. Now, who do you have in the NFC Championship game?
NFC, the Tampa Bay is going to be there for sure, and I'm going to go with Dorian again. And I think I finally get Dorian this year.
So you're saying Tampa Bay and New England in the Super Bowl.
Tampa Bay, New England in the Super Bowl.
And who's winning the Super Bowl?
Oh, I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that all day.
Okay. All right. So, and for obvious reasons, he's going to select himself. We understand. We get it.
Being modest, though, just if I wasn't me, I would still pick me.
Okay. All right, so Dorian, who do you got coming out of the AFC? Season 1. Is he talking again and I can't hear him?
He's muted still.
Is he muted?
Yeah.
Is he asleep at work?
Maybe.
We'll get your take.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and get my take. I'll get my take. He can just let us know when he's back, but I'll get my take here. All right, AFC. I am actually going to go Dynasty and Emo in the AFC Championship game. I'm going Dynasty and Emo in the AFC Championship game, with Dynasty getting the win. Again, I'm intrigued to see what he does with arguably the best quarterback in the game. So I'm going Dynasty to win the AFC. He's going to beat Emo in the AFC Championship. NFC Championship, I am going Cali and Cry Havoc, with Cali winning the championship game. Yes, I'm going against the New York Giants. I know, I understand. But Cali does find a way all the time. Now, Cry Havoc does too. I can't even lie to you. He does. But I think Cali might get him for season 1. He might get him for season 1. Championship game, Dynasty, Cali. I think it's going to be a repeat of season 1 last year where Cali lost to the Buffalo Bills team. I'm just saying. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen for season 1 again. He's going to square off against the Buffalo Bills in the first season Super Bowl. And the Bills are going to win it. I think Dynasty's going to win a chip, man. I think I'm going Dynasty with a chip. I hope you don't hate me for that. But I think I'm going Dynasty for a chip. So I'm taking Dynasty. This one. So what's your thoughts on that?
Hey, I love it. We like to see new blood, like I said, in the playoffs and making deep runs. I wish him nothing but the best. I like him a whole lot. And hey, whatever we can do to get new players up, making deep runs, I think that's best for the league.
Yeah, Dynasty can play, and Callie said it. Mickey being back, I wouldn't be surprised that Titans team does some work in the AFC
intrigued.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued for to see what's going to happen with Mickey, man, because we weren't talking a whole lot about Mickey when we went to the AFC South like that. So I'm really intrigued now because you guys are talking a lot about Mickey and what's going on with him and everything else. So I'm really intrigued to see what's going on.
Dude, he's got like 9 Super Bowl wins in the history, dude.
Yeah,
he's up there, man.
Yeah.
So he can play.
Yeah.
He's just been MIA a little bit. That's all. That's my guy.
And that's kind of the thing that I know he's been MIA because I know he's been a winner in this league. I know that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But because of the fact he's been MIA, sometimes when guys are they're just out of it, it might just be the end. Like it's time for them to kind of pack it up, or they'll continue to play the game, but they don't play it at the caliber they used to in the past. So that does happen. So I totally understand. But if we do get the right Mickey back, listen, I think the sky's the limit. But again, the fact of having a Titans team against a AFC that's got a boatload of talent, speed wise and everything else, the Titans got a lot to deal with, and they're gonna have to make a lot of moves to kind of rebuild this team. You know what I mean? And I know Mickey could do it. He likes to rebuild teams, so I know he can do it. But I'm very intrigued to see what Mickey's going to be able to do, no doubt. But yeah, that's my take on the first season for sure.
You know what too, and another guy we're kind of sleeping on a little bit is Slick with the Ravens. He can play.
Yeah.
And that team's disgusting.
Yeah.
So
of course. I ain't sleeping on the Ravens. So that's the one thing I'm not going to do. I'm never going to sleep on the Ravens. That's. I mean, when you got Lamar Jackson, you don't sleep on the Ravens. If Lamar Jackson got traded to the Browns, I ain't sleeping on the Browns. I'm just not. I'm not doing it. Yeah. So that's kind of where it's at. But these are your divisions and conferences, everybody. We gave our take. I know Dorian's at work right now, so I know he really can't answer right now. But shout out to Dorian for stopping by. James, thank you so much for stopping by. Cali Buck, of course, Cali Buck, thank you so much for stopping by and talking your talk as well. We appreciate you guys, man. And, man, that's going to do it for this show. Any last words, guys, before we get out of here?
No, just thanks for letting me on here and talk and shop, man.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, no doubt. Any last words, Cali?
Appreciate you doing your thing, man.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem. Anytime. Any last words, Cali?
No, just looking forward to another good season here. Back for man, I kind of lost count, maybe our 16th year. And we have a good group of 32. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm ready to start.
Now, real quick, that's a good segue before we get out of here. Before I sign off with everybody, and I believe Dorian is back now. Dorian, you back?
Yeah, I was here. I was working.
Yeah. I figure you were working, but we was about to close out shop here.
Definitely.
But any last words before we get out of here, Dorian?
Oh man, season 73 starts this weekend.
So that was going to be the question. Are you guys officially starting this weekend?
Yep, tentative.
All right, so that means we will have a game of the week this Sunday, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, there you have it. There you have it, everybody. So, with that being said, this weekend we will have a game of the week here for the OMFL. So, guys, stay tuned. Keep it locked here on Snipes TV Gaming. We're here every single Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, for the game of the weeks here for the OMFL. They will start again this Sunday. So come through, come rock with us. Enjoy some Madden 27. No more 26. Enjoy Madden 27, everybody. And with that being said, we're going to get on out of here, guys. Take care, be blessed, and we will catch you guys in the next one. We're out, y'all.